Hey everyone, welcome to the Inferno Nade tutorial. Just a reminder that you might need a smoke crosshair config and a jump throw bind to throw some of these smokes. Now let's get right into the nades. To smoke CT from Banana, tuck in front of these logs right here. Aim your crosshair along with the right little panel right here and aim up until you reach the middle of the telephone wires and just throw. There's room for error on this one, but this will give you a perfect CT smoke. Another variant to the CT smoke, find this doorbell on the right side of Banana and line yourself up in the middle. Now find this smog being emitted from the chimney and aim towards the top middle of it. It doesn't need to be too precise, just don't aim too low, and this will generally give you a perfect CT smoke every time. If you want to smoke CT fast, once you get out of T-spawn, tuck in the barrel close right. Line your crosshair up with the right side of this flower pot. Now drag it up until you're at the top of the building and just walk and run through once you're back where you started. So like this. And this will give you a perfect CT smoke. If you want to smoke Coffin, tuck yourself in front of these logs again on Banana. Now line your crosshair up at the top of this pole and this pole, so having a smoke crosshair helps a lot for this one, but just like that. And this will give you a perfect Coffin smoke. Another way to throw the Coffin smoke, tuck in between the barrel and the wooden board right here. And aim at the wolf's ear and the left of this wooden panel, so having a smoke crosshair helps for this, and just jump throw. This will give you a perfect Coffin smoke every time. If you want to smoke topside, tuck in front of half wall and line your crosshair up with the fourth wooden beam, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and the top of the chimney, like shown. And just left click throw. Having a smoke crosshair helps a lot for this one, but this will give you a perfect crossover. Another variant to the topside smoke, tuck in this sandbag area right here. Make sure your CT is safe, and now aim to the right of the first support beam right here until you hit the top of the roof. And just throw. This will also give you a perfect smoked crossover. If you want to molly dart, get on top of half wall by hitting a strafe jump and aim your crosshair at the ledge of half wall like this, and you'll see 3 different leaves. Aim at the one all the way to the right on the bottom and just aim at the middle and throw, and this will perfectly molly dart. If you want to molly Newbox / quad, tuck in between top Banana and aim from this wooden beam the top middle of this roof right here and just jump throw. Now this will perfectly molly Newbox anyone playing around it. If you want to molly Coffin, tuck in front of half wall and line your crosshair up with the middle of this orange arrow and the wooden panel. And you have to be very precise. Have it a little bit onto the wooden panel like shown and just throw. Now this will perfectly molly Coffins. A cool set piece to molly Coffin and smoke it, get in this corner in Banana and aim at this wall right here. There's going to be a C with a tiny little dot in the middle. Aim there, and without moving your crosshair, go up to half wall and just jump throw your Molotov. And you can also combo this with a smoke. Again, don't move your crosshair, and the 2 will result in this, and it's very broken. If you want to molly second box and second box boost, get in this corner on top Banana, aim at the top of this pole and line it up with where these 2 roofs collide, so having a smoke crosshair helps, like shown, and just jump throw. Now this will get anyone playing on top of here, besides here, and on this corner as well. Now if you want to molly yellow, tuck in this corner, aim at this wooden beam and put your crosshair right around here, and just jump throw. Now this will get anyone playing on top, tucked in this cubby whatsoever, and yeah, playing right here too. Here's a very good flash to entry B, tuck in front of half wall. Now aim your crosshair right below the arrow, just line it up like this, and jump throw. This will bounce off the roof and pop right here. Now this will pop anyone playing CT boost or on site, and it'll be behind the roof, so it will not hit your teammates. Another powerful flash for B take, tuck in front of the logs on Banana again. Now line your crosshair up at the top of the wooden board onto the edge of this mural, and just jump throw. This will light flash your teammates, so not full blind if you're standing where I was, and this will pop perfectly for Coffin and sight. If you want to flash half wall, get in this little corner right here and aim at the top right of this bottom brick crouch and throw. This will pop perfectly over half wall. If you want to flash banana fast, get in this corner right here, line yourself up with the railings, aim at the top left of this window, and just jump through. So blind the person peeking banana. If you want to flash deeper on the site, get on the logs right here in banana, and just aim at the top of this fence, and throw. So pop right up here, and this will blind anyone playing Coffin or more on the site. If you want to smoke mid from T-spawn, as soon as you leave this area, line yourself up in the middle of this brick pillar, and find the top left of this roof right here, and just shift walk through. Make sure you're walking, and this will smoke top mid for you, so you can peek out early. If you want to smoke arch slash left side, find this vine wall over here, and find the blue patch on the wall next to it. Get in between, in the middle. Now aim at the top of this building right here, and just throw. And this will give you a perfect smoke. Another way to smoke arch, get in alt mid and find this area on the floor right here. Look right here in this corner, as you can see. Now aim up, add this panel right here, and just throw. And this will land perfectly for a deeper arch smoke. If you want to smoke lane, get back into the vine wall, except go to the left side and find another blue patch. Line yourself up in the middle. Now you find this little window of space right here. Aim your crosshair generally in the middle and just left click throw. And you'll get a perfect lane smoke, so you can go arch side. If you want to smoke Moto, get in this spot in mid, line your crosshair up with these bricks, and look in this general area and throw your smoke. Make sure it's pretty close to where I aimed just now, and this will give you a perfect bonus smoke every single time. If you want to smoke library this time, get in the same spot except line up with the very edge of the building. Now line your crosshair up with this edge of the building and drag up until you're at the lower wire. Having a smoke crosshair helps, but as long as you don't miss too far, or you're not aiming too far off the building ledge, this should give you a perfect library smoke every single time. If you want to smoke CT slash CT arch, find this broom mid and line yourself up in the middle of it. Now line your crosshair up with the edge of this roof and the right side of this window. So it should look like this, and this one really helps if you have a smoke crosshair. Just left click throw. This one you have to be pretty precise on, so definitely recommend the smoke crosshair. If you want to smoke a site, make sure you have bracket control and tuck in this corner. And just aim at this line's left eye and jump throw. If you want to smoke small pit and big pit to have a safer path sight, line your crosshair up with the edge of this building right here in alt mid. Now line your crosshair up with the panel there and this little edge on the roof, and just throw. Now this will give you a safer path to cross sight. If you want to smoke balcony, come to alt mid again and line your crosshair up on the left side of this little drain right here, like shown, and aim by the top of this panel and just throw. Now this will smoke balcony perfectly. If you want to molly balcony from mid, find this window right here and find the third bar from the very right side. Line yourself up in the middle of it. Now turn around and find this dark brick on the side of the wall. Line your crosshair up a little bit outwards from the middle of it and run jump throw once you hit the telephone wire. And this will clear out balcony. To molly pit, get in this corner, aim at the bottom right of the barrel. Now jump throw. Now this will either force them out of pit or keep them stuck in the right side, so you know exactly where to pre-fire. For a mini pit molly, if you can get in this corner safely, crouch and aim at the middle of this line right here and just throw. Now this will perfectly clear out mini pits, so they're forced out here. To molly in the porch, you're going to get in this corner in mid. Now aim at the middle antenna and go up until you hit the top of the smoke. And you're going to run jump throw once you hit the middle of the smoke. Now this perfectly clears out all of under porch. However, if you want an easier lineup, you can always just jiggle this angle And once it's clear, aim here and just run through. And it'll clear out under Porch. And if you want to clear on top of Porch, just aim above this little symbol and run through. And this will also clear top Porch. To molly arch side cubby, line yourself up so this wooden pole is barely visible right here, and just aim in the middle where the roofs meet and throw. Now this will clear out the cubby, and it also ticks him a lot while he's running out, as you can see. So you can spray the cross and get the kill. To flash brackets, get in this corner in Mexico. Now aim at the top of here, like shown, and just walk through. This will pop perfectly over the roof and blind anyone playing bracket while not hitting your teammates. Some flashes for A. If you're up lane, find this little rectangle of space and throw your flash there. Make sure you're not peeking out while throwing this, and this will give you a perfect pop. Another one from abs, just crouch and aim at the chimney and throw. This will give you another good pop flash. And lastly, aim at the middle of this door, aim up here on this ledge and give it a run throw. And this will give you a perfect pop flash as well. If you want to flush out a boiler to peek brackets, get in this corner and aim at the top of this handle and just left click throw. And this will bounce here and give a perfect pop flash. When you're retaking A, if you want to stop the plant fast, get in this corner, aim above the little wooden roof right here, and you're gonna run jump throw once you hit the wires below like shown. Now this will stop them from planting default. Another good retake molly, get out a little here, and you're basically aiming for this little wall right here. So aim in between the pipes and the top of this right here. So around here and just run throw. And if you hit this part of the wall, it'll bounce in a pit and it'll clear out pit. Here's another good retake molly. This one needs to be pixel perfect. So get in this corner right here. Line yourself up against the left side of the brick like this, not the ones extending out the door frame right here. Now you're going to start in between the T and the Y, and you're going to go up until you reach the middle of the wire and the chimney top. So it's going to look like this. Somewhere around here, and you're just going to want to jump through. Now this will clear out the little corner backside, and this will clear out this closed corner right here. Some CT flashes for A. If you want to peek mid, get in this corner and bounce your flash off the roof tiles. And it actually gives a good bounce and serves as a perfect pop flash. Now if you're playing sight, tuck behind these barrels and pit. And line your crosser up with the wire right here and just throw. This will blind bracket for your teammate to swing out and fight. And lastly, if you're stuck pit and you need to fight people pushing lane, just run throw your flash against this door up on naps. And boom, peek out. Perfect flash. If you want to molly dark while retaking B, get in this corner right here by the sandbags. Find the wooden pillar, aim up until you hit the roof, and you're going to run throw once you hit the wooden pillar again, like shown. Oh, make sure you jump throw. And this will molly backside perfectly. If you want to molly Newbox, let's just say cross the smoke so you're safe to throw it. Get in this corner, aim at this part of the roof, and walk up until you hit the wall, crouch, and just throw. So perfectly molly Newbox. Here's a standard 2-man setup for Banana. First player is gonna molly top right here, and if you want to nade Cubby, aim around here. But if you want to aim Banana, aim to the left of the gray side and just throw. So if the first nade will land here, the second nade will land on top of them right here. Player number 2, stand around here, just stay behind the gutter. Now make sure this part of the fence is lining up with the yellow brick wall like this, and aim your crosshair here and just throw your molly, and you can combo that with an HE. And remember, if you want to put your HE Cubby with player number 1, you can throw it like that as well. But this Molotov will molly deep Banana and it stops any rushes. If you want to molly top Banana from Coffin, get in this corner. Now line your crosshair up with this little line on the wall and the top of the roof, as shown, and just throw. Now this will stop any rushes and help your player peeking Banana. Let's say they're planting by Coffin right here. And most of the times cross is going to be smoked, but if not, you can still throw this. Aim your crosshair around the top of here and run throw. And you can combo that with an HE as well. Now this will molly the planter, and if they're low, that nade will also kill them. Here are some flashes for Banana. Get in this corner and line your crosshair up along the bricks. And now aim a little under the roof and out from the building and just throw. This will blind anyone walking or running up Banana. And now if you want to throw this from Coffin, it's a little bit for a closer banana, but get in this corner and line your crosshair up with the wires and just throw. This blinds close banana if your teammate wants to swing out and fight. From CT, if you're playing yellow, you can just aim your crosshair right here on the belt and just throw. And this bounces, gives you a good pop flash to peek for yourself. You can actually bounce your flash off this white pillar while retaking B. And it serves as a pretty good pop flash for side players. If you want to kill all the fishies in the pond, just toss an HE in there. Those are going to be all the nades for this video. More about my crosshair and my settings can be found in the description down below. Just a reminder that all these smokes are thrown on 128 tick servers and that only the standstill smokes will work also on 64 tick. If you found this video useful, please leave a like and leave a comment down below. Subscribe and stay tuned for more smoke videos in the future, and have a great day.